Hi YouTubers, welcome back to Vintage Fashion Hat Chat. I'm Norma Shepherd, Director of the Mobile Millinery Museum and the author of 5 books on vintage fashion, including 1,000 hats. And it's kind of raining outside. I've just gotten back from a road trip, and this little sparkly black satin hairband with a veil makes me very happy. So I've popped it on today, and I want to talk to you about some very simple hat band hats or headpieces that you could easily make for yourself. This one's a little more elaborate. This is by one of my favorite millinery designers, Maria Curcic. This is not a sponsored video. I am just a big fan of hats in general, but particularly of hers. And every now and then I go on her website and see if there's something that I absolutely have to have. I've had this one for several years. I think I wore this on New Year's Eve, the 20 coming on 2020. So I'm not going to say that it brought us any bad luck. You know, it kind of was just before COVID, but I'm pleased I did wear it and had a lot of fun that night. Anyway, let me get on to my topic. I want to show you two vintage pieces, first of all, that are very simply made on hairbands. And the first one is from the 1920s, and it's a very fancy little sparkly gold leaf and floral motif one. I think this little leaf is twisted, but very sparkly, and this would have been great for New Year's Eve as well. I mean, we're sort of coming on to that holiday season. It's not too far away, but very pretty. These millinery adornments, they're on stems. They were just wire wrapped around this very simple little hairband, and there may have been a few more that have been lost along the way. Difficult to say, but very, very pretty from the 1920s. So that's something anybody could do. Even, like some of these ideas too, you could just use your imagination, start with a hairband, and you can create something even for costume or Halloween. And as you know, a hat sets the theme, and you just follow with the costume. A hat can do a whole lot for you in creating a persona. The next one is from the 1960s, and it's quite remarkable. This is done on a fabric covered hairband, and it's almost in the style of a mohawk haircut. It's quite unusual. Summer piece, and I'm actually in the process of trying to track down the garment that this was probably made to go with. So that's really interesting, and that's just done with some machine stitching, some contrast fabric. You could easily create something like that if you had a mind to, or you know, quite a different variation of that. Very, very simple. Moving on, I want to show you two more. Another one is by Maria Curcic. I have her on the brain these days because I did take a look at her website, and I have another one of her fabulous pieces winging its way to me from British Columbia. So I'm really looking forward to that arriving next week. Now this one is on a very simple little hairband. You know, you can find multiples of these very inexpensively. But Maria has created this wonderful bow. This is just fabulous. Look at the shine on this and how beautifully she's crafted the bow. And I'm wondering, you can even sort of slide this around. So if you wanted to create a little bit of drama on one side or the other, or you can sort of go the way Daisy Duck would wear it. Daisy Duck. You know, if I had to be a cartoon character, I think I would choose to be Daisy Duck. She has great style. Her shoes are always fabulous, and yet they look comfortable. Lots of fabulous friends. So that's just my little fantasy. Now the last one I want to show you, this is a really simple but fun way to dress up a hairband, and that is going out for an evening. You know, let's say you're going to maybe you're going to the ballet, maybe the Nutcracker at Christmas, or any other opera or ballet. You could wear a simple fascinator like this. It's not going to disturb anybody sitting behind you. Or you could go for one of these plush padded hairbands, which you can get from millinery suppliers online, and then take some of your favorite vintage baubles, brooches, pins. Now these are done in silver tone with rhinestones, but you could use any motif, you could do gold tone, you could do sterling, you could do gold. The sky's the limit, and it's kind of fun, and it could be a little different every time. So that's a nice way to sort of add some sparkle to an outfit. So there are 4 ideas on just how to take a hairband. And it's, if you're kind of trepidatious about starting with hats or fascinators, a simple hairband like that, decorated the way you want to do, is, it's very simple, and it's a nice sort of easy entree into the world of wearing headpieces. But if you're more is more, really jazz it up, add some veiling, and have a good time. Thanks for watching. I will see you again on Monday. In the meantime, have a hatty day, and don't forget, hit like, share, subscribe so other people can find us.